Hi everyone and welcome back to the S&P Saga, your weekly recap of the S&P 500 index. We'll reveal the winners and losers that drove 56% of the index performance and which companies will announce earnings next week. This week, the S&P 500 rebounded significantly except for drug manufacturers and integrated oil and gas producers as the Trump administration paused tariff announcements in a major reversal of last week's performance. As usual, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to understand how individual stocks impact the S&P 500. Let's jump right into this week's review. The S&P 500 closed the week at $5,363.36, up 5.7% from last week and adding $2.6 trillion of market cap. The PE ratio, based on current price and latest earnings, stands at 26.67, up 1.48 points since last week. Let's go to your gainers. NVDA is up $405.5 billion or 17.6% after the US paused new tariffs and allowed continued sales of its H20 AI chips to China. Microsoft up $212.7 billion or 8% on no specific news. Broadcom up $167.6 billion or 24.4%, driven by a $10 billion share buyback announcement. Amazon up $107 billion or 8.1% as the CEO confirmed that the company would pass on tariff prices to customers. Apple up $146.9 billion or 5.2% on no specific news. Alphabet or Google up $142.3 billion or 7.9% as CEO Sundar Pichai reaffirmed the $57 billion AI infrastructure investment against investors like OpenAI. Meta or Facebook up $98.4 billion or 7.7% after the company updated its Llama models. Walmart up $77.4 billion or 11.6% as the company reaffirmed its full-year sales and income forecast despite escalating tariff on Chinese imports. JP Morgan up $69 billion or 11.7% as the company reported better than expected earnings and profits for its Q1 2025 results. UnitedHealth up $67.9 billion or 14.1% following an increase in Medicare reimbursement rates. Moving to your losers. AbbVie is down $20.9 billion or 6.3% after posting a reduced 2025 profit forecast due to acquisition-related expenses. Chevron down $15.2 billion or 6% on no specific news. Bristol Myers Squibb down $9.4 billion or 8.3% on announced drug tariffs for pharma companies. Merck down $6.9 billion or 3.3% on no specific news. Exxon down $6.5 billion or 1.4% on no specific news as well. Pfizer down $6.2 billion or 4.7% on no specific news. Lilly down $5.8 billion or 0.8% on no specific news. Gilead Science down $4.5 billion or 3.4% on no specific news. Nike down $4.5 billion or 5.3% on fears of US tariffs on Asian imports impacting its supply chain. And finally, AMGN down $4.4 billion or 2.8% on no specific news as well. This week, there were no changes announced to the S&P 500. Q1 2025 earnings season officially kicked off this week, with 7 members releasing earnings and 496 companies left to report. 33 S&P 500 members will release earnings during the week ending April 18th, 2025. And the most interesting will be Goldman Sachs on April 14th, Johnson & Johnson, Bank of America, and Citigroup on April 15th, Abbott and Progressive on April 16th, and finally UnitedHealth, American Express, Schwab, Blackstone, and Netflix on April 17th. Which company do you think will top the list next week and why? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to our weekly updates. To find out why UnitedHealth and TJX were up last week, you should watch this video next.